And there we are. Hello, welcome back. It's Friday and it's 10 o'clock. We are ready to set off to play Blood on the Altar. Scenario 4. I have upgraded. Oh, I can unspend those. I have upgraded Ashcan's magnifying glasses. I had 2 experience and I have used them for that. There we go. Let's shuffle. So we're gonna be playing Blood on the Altar. When you finally reach Dunwich, you are greeted by Whateley and Earl Sawyer, another man from the village who had met with Dr. Armitage during the incident several months ago. Things ain't looking too good here, Earl tells you. Some folk up went missing a few nights ago. Them whippoorwills won't shut up. Don't know what you're doing here, but last time you Arkham folk came around, it was bad news. Very bad news. His eyes blink rapidly and he coughs and looks away. Look, why don't you rest for the night and look for whatever it is you're looking for tomorrow? Sebulon chimes in, putting a wrinkled hand on your shoulder. You begin to protest, but your aching muscles and weary mind won't allow you to refuse. The elderly man offers to take you in for the night and drives you to his home at the outskirts of Dunwich village. The town is disheveled and eerie, and you find yourself wishing you hadn't come here at all. You fall asleep on the ride over and scarcely remember anything else from that night. When you awaken, you find that Sebulon's house is abandoned and there is no sign of the elderly man or of Mr. Sawyer. Fearing the worst, you head into the village of Dunwich to investigate, hoping to find answers. Yeah, we're gonna find something. Yeah, that's damn right. Okay, just looking at these symbols. Gather all cards from the following encounter. Says Blood on the Altar, Dunwich, Whippoorwills. Yeah. So let's be populating our board. Kind of ominous picture. And we are good. We have placed all our stuff. Village Commons. I guess we are starting there. Put the Village Commons into play. Yeah, each investigator begins to play at the Village Commons. Okie dokie. So let's be placing Ashcan here. Let's save it and remove the other 2 copies of each other location from the game at random. Then choose one of the 6 remaining locations at random and remove it from the game as well. Put the remaining locations into play. See next page. Let's see. So they want us to do this. Okay. How is it? Is it beneath here? Nope. Where are you? Oh, here's locations. Shuffle and remove one. So that will be house in the reeds. You don't need to do exactly as it says. So up left. Okay. House in the reeds. There you go. You can go away. General store. Osborne's general store. Where do they want us to put that? To the right. Yep. And put that back. Next, schoolhouse. Yeah, that will be up to the right corner. Up here. Oh, here, of course. Put that in here. 3 locations back. Burned ruins. down here, was it? Oh, let's see. Page 11. Oh, that was the museum. Here we are. Burned ruins, down right corner. In the end, 2 more locations. Congregational church. Was it here? Oh, that was a bishop. And there you go. This goes away. Last location will be Bishop Brook down here. So there we go. Populated the city. So like that. And okay. And this will randomize the game every time you play it, surely, for everyone. Playing this for you, it will be some spoilers, but the experience is something else each time. Check the campaign log. Gather the cards for each character who was kidnapped according to your campaign log. Form a face down pile of potential sacrifices consisting of each of those cards, along with the Whateley card and the Earl Sawyer card. Okay, who was kidnapped? Dr. Francis Morgan was kidnapped, wasn't he? So where is he? Here's Dr. Francis Morgan. Yep, that's Earl Sawyer, and that's Whateley. So these two can go to the chest. These two I can flip, and I will shuffle them. Okay, set the following cards aside. Out of play: Silas Bishop, the Hidden Chamber, Key to the Chamber, and Powder of Ibn Ghazi. I guess they are in here. Yeah, Powder of Ibn Ghazi. This is a powerful weapon in Arkham Horror 2nd edition. I remember getting the Powder of Ibn Ghazi. It was like huge. You could roll 6 dice or something against the attack. Yep. Check the campaign log. If the investigators were delayed on the way to Dunwich, I think I remember I was not. So add 1 doom to agenda 1A. I was not delayed, so yep. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. And check the campaign. If the O'Banion gang has a bone to pick with the investigators, I think they did. Yeah, has a bone to pick. Seeking vengeance, the gang from the Clover Club has followed you to Dunwich. Gather all cards from the Naomi's crew encounter and set and shuffle them into the encounter deck. I guess that was the cards on the side here. Naomi's crew. Let's flip it over and see. And yeah, it's those guys. So that will be included in the encounter deck. Take the previously set aside the Hidden Chamber and Key to the Chamber cards along with the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Shuffle them and randomly deal 1 face down underneath each location in play except village commons. Okay, so Hidden Chamber and Key to the Chamber cards along with top 3 cards of the encounter deck. So let's do that. Yep. This is the Hidden Chamber, and this is the Key to the Chamber with 3 cards. I won't look at them. 1, 2, 3. Flip, group, and yup. I will shuffle, and let's be placing these underneath then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is that correct? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except the village commons. What about Osborne's general store? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hidden chamber and key to the chamber along with top 3 cards. Was there supposed to be 6 places? Okay. The hidden chamber. This scenario includes a single-sided location, the hidden chamber, which has been dealt face down underneath a random. Yeah, the hidden chamber only has a revealed side and has a revelation effect that puts it into play when drawn. When put into play, a single-sided location is put into play with its revealed side face up, because it has no unrevealed side. Otherwise, its function as normal location in either other way. Okay, cool, and I think we're good to go. We are starting off in the commons. Let's read the act. Searching for answers. The disappearances in town may be related to the events in Arkham. You suspect that something awful is afoot. You must find where the missing townsfolk are being held in order to unveil this conspiracy. So as an objective, when an investigator enters the hidden chamber, advance. Strange disappearances. Your welcome in Dunwich has been cold. A string of disappearances has left the already aloof townsfolk on edge. Most of them look at you with distrust, and few are willing to help in your investigation. Who knows what will happen if you don't find the location of the missing townsfolk soon. And it's a doom threshold at 6. I will copy this and put it here. We can see it easier. Now 5 resources, 5 cards. I finally start off with the fire axe, and I think we're gonna be making good use of that this playthrough. Also, we do have Professor Warren Rice to help us. We have the Moonstone, but rather than having Professor Rice on the hand, I think I will mulligan him. Dark Horse I will keep. Calling in Favors I will keep. So 1 more card. It's a weakness. That's no good. And Pete Sylvester. Okay. So let's see what this is. Village Commons. It is hard to prevent the impression of a faint malign odor about the village street, as if the masked mold and decay of centuries. H.P. Lovecraft, the Dunwich Horror. Yeah. Smell the place. The sparsely scattered houses wear a surprisingly uniform aspect of age, squalor, and dilapidation. Blech. So we can resign. This is suicide. We're better off hiding out the night. Well, that's not Ashcan's game. So let's be gathering clues and investigating. This is red, so doesn't look like we are able to go there from here. Watching these symbols, we are connected to the general store and such, so reaching here I have to do the circling around. So Bishopbrook or Schoolhouse? I will go to the Schoolhouse, but first I will play the Fire Axe. Yeah, so I have that ready. Should I get Dark Horse out right away? I was hurting not having Dark Horse out last playthrough. So Peter Silvestre or the Dark Horse. Then calling in favors will be forfeit. Yeah, I will play Dark Horse as an asset. Then last action I will exhaust Duke and move to the Schoolhouse. Oh, let's read. Oh, sorry. You cannot discover clues here except by investigating here. So if there are no clues here, draw the encounter card underneath Schoolhouse. Okay. So I have to remove the clue and then I can reveal the card. So with Duke, I am investigating at a 4. Sadly though, I have a resource left, so Dark Horse doesn't kick in. So it's a base 4. Could I? No. So 4 against 4. Bag says -3. So no go. Yeah. Enemy phase. There are none. Upkeep. I can choose to not take a resource, but I think I will. A card. It's a survival instinct. So game's first mythos phase. It's the laugh and chuckle phase, as a friendly YouTuber uses to say, and it's kidnapped. Revelation. It's a test willpower 4 or agility 4, and if you fail, add an ally asset you control to the pool of potential sacrifices. No, you ain't kidnapping Duke. No way. So let's see. 4 against 4. We could possibly lose Duke. Wow. So 4 against 4, I will commit speed. So that's 5 against 4. Bag says -2. Yeah, so if you fail, add an ally asset you control to the pool of potential sacrifices. So they take Duke. Then attach kidnapped to the current agenda. Okay. If you have no ally assets, Take 2 damage and discard kidnap instead. Okay, so I could have taken 2 damage instead, but instead I lost Duke, and this is attached to the agenda. When attached agenda advances, choose a potential sacrifice at random and place it underneath the agenda deck. Man, that was a nasty start. Our turn. Here, doggy. No, he's not there. So, and I lost Peter because I tried to avoid losing Duke, so that was a loss, total loss. Crap. Okay, what to do? Investigating with 2 against 4 is futile. I will try draw a card. I draw into a shriveling. Okay, I just have to move on, I guess. So let's move to House in the Reeds. Okay, after House in the Reeds is revealed, search the encounter deck for a night gaunt enemy and spawn it in the village. Yeah. Night gaunt. This is a night gaunt. Is this a night gaunt? Nope. So night gaunt enemy. Oh, and spawn it in the village. Village commons. Is it? Village commons, yes. So we'll shuffle. This is a 3/4/1 hunter. While attempting to evade hunting night gaunt, double the negative modifier of each revealed chaos token. They had no faces at all to smile with, but only a suggestive blankness where face out to be. Yep. We have a Shroud of 1. So as last action, Pete will attempt... No. Let's get a resource. Last action. Enemy phase. We have the Night Gaunt moving here, hunting us. Upkeep. I will not take a resource, but I will take a card. Scrounge for supplies. So good. Mythos. 2 out of 6. We draw another card, and it's Servants of Many Mouths. Spawn any empty location. So let's spawn him here in the Congregational Church. After you defeat Servant of Many Mouths, discover 1 clue at any location. And he has Retaliate 3/2/1. You see the art on these cards are just great. They paint such a great game, and it creates such a nice mood. Yes, Dark Horse. Lutin, you have quite right. Losing Duke, it's just terrible. But I have to play on and just try, I guess. Now I will pay 3 resources, and I think we're gonna be getting shriveling out. So We are good for a fight. And now Dark Horse kicks in. That was first action. Now let's investigate. I got 2, 3 with Dark Horse against 1. I will commit calling in favors, making it a 4 against 1. And it's a -2. So we get the clue. And when there are no clues, draw the encounter card underneath. Yoink. Let's see what this is. It's the hidden chamber. Put the hidden chamber into play. The hidden chamber and the location from which it was drawn are connected to one another. Let's be putting it there then. Copying this. Sorry, Ashcan. And the door to the hidden chamber is locked. You cannot enter the hidden chamber unless the key to the chamber is attached to the hidden chamber. Look at this. Yes, so let's go searching for the key. At least I found this. Okay. Oh, I saw Miss Duke, you know. It's terrible losing here. So moving down here, and I will fight that guy. So moving down, I will be engaged with that guy. And this congregational church, oh, sorry. As an action, choose and discard a card from your hand, gain 2 resources. And the same thing here, if there are no clues, draw the encounter card underneath. I flipped this again, so we know that it's not the key under here. I think it was Ancient Evils, but let's be killing off this Servant of Many Mouths first. So find, if you have no resources in your resource pool, this attack deals 1 damage. So let's be using the fire axe. I have 2, 3 against is 3 strength. Maybe you should use shriveling instead. Yeah, I'll use shriveling instead. Spend 1 charge. I will use will, which is for 5 against 3. Yeah, 5 against 3, and it deals +1 damage. So let's see. It's a +2, so this dies. I could have ready Duke, but yeah, what can I do? Maybe there's some way to get the kidnapped victims back. Hope so. But either way, that was Ashcan's last action. And we will go into the enemy phase. The Night Count moves after us. There are no one else. So upkeep. I don't think I will be gaining a resource, having Dark Horse out. So a card, it's Inspiring Presence, and Mythos, 3 out of 6, and we have a mobster. Yeah, they have come to revenge La Bella Luna. Yeah, so let's be taking care of that. He's at a 2. I'm at a 2, 3. Could make it a 4. Level 0. Do you have anything? No. So I think I will be using shriveling again. 5 against 2. The bag says 0, so the mobster dies. Now I will investigate against the shroud of 2. I'm at intellect 2, 3. Can make it a 4. 4 against 2. Bag says -3. Okay, last action. I think I will draw myself a card. Track choose. Okay. Enemy phase, and the Night Gaunt finally catches up with us. And that means he will hit Ashcan for damage and horror. Upkeep phase. And a card. It's Dr. Henry Armitage, actually. He has 2 wild pips that could help us here. Yeah, I will not take a resource. And we have... Yeah, it's a great game. Quite right, Lutnesque. So, with those, 4 out of 6. And we do have no on Wings of Darkness. I have to test agility 4. If I fail, I will take a damage and horror, then disengage from each non-Night Gaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. So this can pick me up and in the worst case move me back to Village Commons because there are no central location. Yeah. So test agility 4. I'm at a 3, 4 with Dark Horse. Let's be 4, 5, 6 against 4 bags. Say Skull, which is -1 for each location in play with no encounter card underneath it. Max -4. Okay, that is whoop. 1, so -1 then. Okay, so we succeed. We don't need to move to central location. Okay, our go. I must do something about this, I think, because could try to evade it. 3, 4 against 1, and negative modifier is doubled. So okay, I will try that first. Let's try to evade it. 4 against 1. Bag says Elder Sign. First time ever drawing 2 Elder Signs in row almost. So this is evaded and exhausted. Now I will try to investigate with 3, 4, 5, 6, isn't it? 3, 4, 5. Can't count. Against the Shroud of 2. Bag says Skull, which is a -1. So I succeed. Could have used him for something else, but I want the clues now. So now we will reveal this, and there are no surprises that this is an ancient evil, which will add a doom, not forcing it to advance, luckily. And that's good, because now I will move on down here. Last action. You know, missing Duke destroyed this destroyed this scenario for me. Somebody get me a new dog, a cow or something that can scrounge some clues for me. Enemy phase, we have the Knight Gaunt exhausted, so we go into upkeep, draw card. I will not take a resource this time either, and this time this will advance. So let's do that first. Whippoorwills gather along the gambrel roofs of Dunwich and begin to shriek in jubilation. The people of Dunwich believe that the presence of whippoorwills foreshadows somebody's imminent death. Yeah, whom's, I wonder. Do they long for your death, or is the victim someone else? If there are 3 or more potential sacrifices, choose one of them at random and place it underneath the agenda deck without looking at it. Yeah, so there are 4 left, so yoink. Oh, I need only 1. So let's just place it underneath like that. Oh, come on. Did you pick it up? Pick up everything. Thank you. That's 1. Now, when attached agenda advances, choose a potential sacrifice at random and place it underneath the agenda deck. So they are still. How was? Oh, I can't do that. There you go. Is this stuck here? So this is something that happens every time. Oh man. The old ones hunger. As the sun sets, the frightened townsfolk retreat into their homes and lock their doors. It is clear to you that many of them know more than they are letting on. A sickening feeling turns over in your stomach as the village's true nature becomes clear. Yeah, it's not a nice place at all. Rotting remains. Yeah, so test will against 3. I have 5. 5 versus 3. Bag says -4. Wow. So that's 1. So I have to take 2 more horror. Yeah, this is not going well. Not well at all. My turn. I forgot to flip this over. It's Burned Ruins. Each enemy in the Burned Ruins gets +1 evade. Oh, this should have read it. And if there are no clues here, draw the encounter card underneath Burned Ruins. Is 3 clues. No chance digging those up. And the Knight Gaunt is breathing in my neck, so let's be going here. Bishop's Brook. Each enemy at the Bishop's Brook deals +1 horror while attacking. That's not better at all. But there's 2 clues. That's a small silver lining at least. Haven't been here. It's a general store. Maybe that will help me somewhat. Was there a place where I could get resources? Yeah. Congregational church. Choose and discard a card from your hand. Gain 2 resources. That could be a way to get the moonstone out, but then I have to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm 3 against 3. Can make it a 4. No, I will try to move into the general store to see if there's something that can help us here. Yeah, 1 clue. You cannot gain resources while you are in Osborne's general store. You see, it says if there are no cards underneath there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the setup says hidden chamber and key to the chamber cards, plural. Let's see. Is this a key to the chamber card? So Polar of Ibn Ghazi should have been. No. Is this one of the is this one of the cards? I'm not sure, but I think it should be. Yeah. Let's hope Duke is not one of the victims. I'm just bewildered because, let me see, this has the same symbol as the hidden chamber and Silas Bishop. I think this also should be one of the cards underneath here. So it should be underneath general store. So I'm not opening that place at all. And I cannot gain resources. So yeah, I will move into here, schoolhouse. A bit cheeky, but you know, I should have placed all cards underneath, but I didn't know that massive thing was a part of those cards. So deducting, it could be underneath here, it could be underneath here, that key. But let's see what we find. We go to enemy phase, and that will be the Night Gaunt moving here. Or I can choose. I can choose to have him go there or there. So I will say he goes there. Hey. Yeah, that's not playing it harder. But I think there's a rule in Arkham saying if there are choice, I have to choose the most detrimental choice. So this will be the place he moves to. Yeah, do not remember the rule, but I think it was like if you have the choices and the worst choice will make it harder for you, you have to choose that. Okay, upkeep. I will let's see, moving into here, trying to avoid it. Okay, I will not draw resource to draw card. Inspiring Presence and Mythos. 1 out of 6 and a card. Sordid and Silent. Attach Sordid and Silent to your location. At the end of the round, each investigator at the attached location takes 1 horror. When the agenda advances, discard Sordid and Silent. Oh, look at these guys. They ain't looking welcoming. No, not at all. These guys are listening. Hey, come in and have a meal with us. You will be the meal. So I will. Oh, I wish I had my evasion now. Could I scrounge for it? Survival instinct. Yeah, I could do that. So let's scrounge for supplies. And that will be the survival instinct. Level 0 card. And let's move into here. A second action. This will engage us. And I will flip and try to evade it. I'll commit this and this. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 against 1. Bag says +1. So I have evaded it. And this triggers, I immediately disengage for every other enemy and may move to a connecting location. So move here. And also I can choose a survivor card, not named resourceful, and I will choose the track choose. I can choose Pete Silvestre. He gives me 1 agility and willpower, so I think I take him. Those goes in here. That at least was a great round for me, I feel. Much better. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was the investigation. Enemy phase. There are none at my location, and the Night Gaunt is exhausted. I will take a resource and I will draw a card. Also, the Night Gaunt's ready. So let's be going into Mythos again. 2 out of 6 and a card. Strange Signs. I test Will against 3. If I fail, add 1 clue from the token pool to your location. Okay. Will, no, investigation, intellect. So that's 2. I have, this doesn't kick in, so okay, well, -4, I do not manage that, so I will add a clue. Also this Sordid and Silent. No, that's when the agenda advances, okay. My turn. I will use the action choose and discard a card from your hand to gain 2 resources. So I will discard one of the moonstones to get 2 resources. I will then play Pete Silvestre. Whew. Is there a card underneath? No. Choose and discard card. So I can do this many times. But I think I will be moving away from that Night Gaunt. So I'll be moving here. Okay. Enemy phase. Night Gaunt keeps on hunting me. And upkeep. I will not take a resource. I will draw a card, not without a fight. Could try to take it out. Or that will make him +1 for each resource, +2 fight for each resource. That's make me 4. 5 against 3. Could do this. Yeah, I will try to fight this guy. So I will take a resource. Go into Mythos, and we are at 3 of 6. A rotting remains. So we'll test then. I am at 4-5 with Pete. Dark Horse doesn't kick in now. So 5 against 3. Bag says Skull, which is a -1 for each location in play with no encounters. So I think that is 3 now. Nope, 2. There's no there. There's no there. So that's 2. -2 is a 3. So I do not have to take horror. Yay! Investigation. So Shroud of 3. So Shroud of 3. There's 2 against 3 because I have a resource. Yeah. I will draw a card, and that helps some at least. So let's be researching. I will throw a fast action to get +1. So 2, 3, 4 against 3. 4 against 3. 5 against 3. +1. I get a clue at least. And if it's successful, ready an ally asset at your location, heal 1 damage and horror. I don't need to do that. Yeah. That was action. I drew a card. I investigated. I have 1 more action left, where I will draw a card. Oh, yes. I will take a resource, and I will take a card. Scrounge for supplies. Yes. Someone is digging through the roof. Okay, that is Mythos. We are at 4 out of 6 and we draw a card. It's another kidnapped. Oh, I can lose Pete. By the way, this is gone. Test willpower or agility. That's 4, 5. Dark Horse doesn't kick in. 5. I use not without a fight. 5, 6, 7. 7 versus 4. We have a -1. I did not fail. And then attach kidnap to the current agenda. I guess there will be 2 of these then. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this goes here. I did not lose Peter Silvestri at least. So that's good. They tried to kidnapping him, but no. Okay, we have this at our location, so I will try to fight it. And I will use a resource to, during an attack using Fire Axe, spend 1 to get +2. So I'm at 4, 5, and that's 5 against 3. Yeah, 5 against 3. Bag says -2, and that will hit him for 2. Okay, good. I'm on my way to getting rid of him. Okay, so I will fight with the shriveling. I'm using willpower. 4, 5, 6 against 3. Bag says skull, which is -2. So the night gaunt is gone. Finally, a breather. That was great. Could I scrounge for something that will help me investigate? Because it's a level 0 card. We could scrounge for resourceful. Yeah. So I'm at a 2, 3 versus 3. So I think I will do that. I will scrounge for supplies. Oh, what did I do? I reset it. So resourceful, this goes back, and yeah. Enemy phase, there are none. We go to upkeep. Resource, no. Card, yes. Another lucky. Okay, I will take that resource. Okay, let's do that. So Mythos, 5 out of 6. Wow. Unhallowed country. Put unhallowed country into play in your threat area. Yep. You cannot play ally assets. Treat the printed text box of each ally asset you control as if it were blank. At the end of your turn, test will against 3. If you succeed, discard unhallowed country. Where did Peter go? think he went away when I pressed reset or something. Strange. Okay, our turn. So I can't get the benefactory from him here now, as long as this is out. Yeah, we're crossing our fingers that we will survive this. However, I think we are drawing closer and closer to a resign, because, yeah, as it says, this is suicide. We're better off hiding out the night, but we will see. I will try to investigate. I have 2 and I have 3 with my magnifying glass against 3. I will be pulling a 0, so that's a clue. I can't believe it, but it's true. So let's do that again. Investigate. 3 against 3, and the bag says +2. So I am pulling golden monkeys out of my ass here, but it's just impressive. So I will draw the encounter card underneath. And yeah, it's the key to the chamber. I will take control of that. Thank you. And if the hidden chamber is connected to your location, attach key to the chamber. If the hidden... Oh yeah, okay. Cool. So I have just to get over there then. I will move up. And at the end of my turn, I will test willpower, which is 4 at the moment. 4 against 3, bag says +1. This is discarded. No enemies. I will go into upkeep. Resource card. Madame Labranche. She could help me get resources and card. But I will not take another resource. I guess not. Nope. Mythos. And we are advancing. What? Okay. More whippoorwills flock to Dunwich village as the night progresses. The other townsfolk, notoriously superstitious, are terrified by the bird's presence. With the doors around you shut and locked, you find yourself alone in the streets of Dunwich. If there are 2 or more potential sacrifices, choose one of them at random and place it underneath the agenda deck without looking at it. Yeah, so more and more cards are coming to be sacrificed. Oh, come on. Where are the cards? I put some cards underneath there. Something weird has happened. I did press reset, but I know there were 3 cards underneath there. I will put one here now. That was very weird. Very, very weird. Put them underneath here. No one in here. For Dr. Francis Morgan is here. And he was kidnapped. So he Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Didn't see that. Yes. So, oh, read this. Things have rotated. Feed the beast. The rhythmic screeching of the whippoorwills fills the night. If the superstitions of Dunwich are correct, their song portends impending death. But for whom? Not for Duke, please. And of course we have this. So this last card will join the rest of them. Yeah. My turn. I will use 2 actions to go into the hidden chamber. And if the hidden chamber is connected to your location, attach key to... Oh, okay, so hang on. I'll go there, and then this will be attached to hidden chamber. Kind of unlocking it, I hope. Just say, when an investigator enters the hidden chamber, advance. So now I can enter it. Boink. Doing this correctly, and then I will advance this. You find your way into the hidden chamber, where you believe the missing folk are being held, but the horrors that confront you there fray the edges of your sanity. Bound by chains in a secluded corner of the room is an unspeakable creature with the face of a man. It wheezes and wrestles to free itself as it notices your entrance. The many mouths covering the creature's body are covered in blood and gristles of meat, as though it were feeding recently. With a hideous croak, the creature speaks with 7 mouths. Then it lurches forward as though to grab you, and several of its chains snap. Reveal each unrevealed location. Okay, remove all clues in play, including those on each investigator, to the hidden chamber, and spawn the set-aside Silas Bishop enemy in the hidden chamber. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is, but there should be a card somewhere I haven't caught when I did the setup. Because Silas Bishop is here in the chamber. This guy. Ugh. So he has 6 per investigator health, so he has 6 health. And he's engaged with us. What does it say? Move all clues in play, including those on each investigator, to the hidden chamber. So hidden chamber, and here, these 2, and here. Everything else okay. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues. I have got 5 clues, so let's put copy. Can I set a state of no? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 clues. Okay. Come on, get in there. Thank you. The Chamber of the Beast. The pitiful beast lunges to grab you with slimy arms, its many jaws snapping in hunger. Killing it would be merciful, but perhaps there is something else to discover about this creature. And if there, if Silas Bishop is defeated, resolution 1. If there are no clues in the hidden chamber, advance. Yeah, let's be investigating 10 clues. Let's do that. I will be trying to defeat this guy. Wow. Silas Bishop cannot make attacks of opportunity. Okay. So I could be investigating, and he can't make attacks of opportunity against it, but getting 10 clues, that's 3, 6, 9, that's 4 rounds where this guy has to be evaded and fought against. No, I will try to kill him. So let's be using the fire axe first. He's got a 3 fire axe. Using fire axe, I will pay a resource to give me +2. So that's 2, 4, 5, 5, 6. With resourceful, and bag says +1. So he takes 2 damage, and I can choose a survivor card not named resourceful to my hand. What should that be? Be survival instinct or not without a fight? Yeah, I think it will be not without a fight. Oh, get to my hand. Yeah, there we go. And that was my last action. Now enemy phase. Silas Bishop is fighting against us, so 2 of those 2 sanity goes to Peter. I have to take 2 hits, bringing me to 4. Wow. And that's it. Upkeep. I will gain a resource, draw a card, another not without a fight. Whew, okay. Mythos, 1 out of 7, and a card. Hunted down. If there are no unengaged criminal enemies in play, hunted down gains search. If there are 1 or more unengaged, okay, so this gains search. Eager for death. Revelation. Tests will against 2 increase this skill test if difficulty by 1 for each damage on you. If you fail, take 2 horror. Ooh. Oh, this is healed, by the way, from Peter. So for each damage on me, I have 4 damage, so the skill then is 6. Oh, and let's see, I have 4. I am at 5. Dark Horse doesn't count, so 5. I could commit not without a fight, making it 7. 7 towards 6. But no, I will just take it. 5 against 6. Bag says +2, so I will not take any horror. That's 3 Elder Signs, ladies and gentlemen. 3. Amazing stuff. Okay, let's try to whack him. I will if I don't use... Oh, I will try to use the fire axe. That's 2, 4, 5. And one not without the fight. That's 5, 6, 7. 7 against 3. Bag says auto fail. It had to be there, of course. The time was right for it now. Okay, let's do shriveling. Last shriveling. I will do 4, 5, 6. 6 against 3. Bag says -3, so it will be at 4 damage. Whoo! Okay, so it all comes down to this. So last and final action will be fighting with the fire axe, I guess. So 2, 3 against 3, 4, 5. Bag says auto fail. Oh yeah. This is Arkham horror for you. Yeah. So no. It ain't supposed to go my way at all. So enemy phase. He will hit us for 2, and I will first deal the horror to Peter. Then I will take a hit myself, and then Peter will take a hit for us and die. And that's it. We go to upkeep. I will draw a resource and a card. Another Peter Sylvester. So mythos, we are at 2 out of 7. We draw a card. And it's a Servants of Many Mouths. He is spawned at an empty location, so let's be spawning him there. My turn. Let's be trying again. With the fire axe, I have +2, so I'm at 4, 5 against 3. 5 against 3. The bag says skull, which is -1 for each location and without a card underneath. And I think that is 1, 2, 3. Should be a card here, but it's -4, so that's no go. Oh, come on. Okay, I will gain a resource. He doesn't do any attack of opportunity, so last push. 2, 4, 5 against 3. Bag says again. Oh no. Enemy face, and he will jump us to death. Yeah. You die. If no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated. The cries of the whippoorwills fade into distance, and the town of Dunwich is filled with an eerie silence. All that can be heard is the dry whistle of the chill wind and the slow rustling of dead leaves. There is no sign of the missing townsfolk, nor will there be ever again. And I can write down that the ritual was completed. The ritual was completed. Yep. If there were any potential sacrifices remaining at the end of the game, place them underneath the agenda deck. In your campaign log under Sacrifice to Yog-Sothoth, record the names of each unique card that is underneath the agenda deck. Each of those cards are removed from all player decks and can no longer be included in any player decks for the remainder of the campaign. No, they sacrificed Duke. Oh, this is just terrible. Yeah. Yeah. So all this Duke, Cry, Sebulon, Whateley, Earl, Sawyer, and Dr. Francis Morgan. This will be out of play, out of game for the rest of the playthrough. It's just terrible. I have to buy myself a new dog. If an investigator with the Necronomicon in his or her deck was defeated, in your campaign log recorded the Necronomicon was stolen. I don't have that. I think I destroyed it. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the display, and each investigator earns 2 bonus experience as he or she gains insight into the hidden world of the mythos. I don't think I have no card giving me victory points. This space has 10 clues, so no, I get 2 then. 2 more. Proceed to scenario 5, undimensioned and unseen, which is here. Looking great. This is looking so great. Also, being killed by this, I have to choose to take either a mental or a physical trauma. I will choose to take a physical trauma, so he will be at a -1. Health. This is just horrible. To draw that many auto fails. It had to happen. We were all too lucky, and this game knows how to punish you. Absolutely devastated. Absolutely. It's just it's just horrible. It's just horrible. So let's be recalling Blood on the Altar. And I'm feeling a bit bruised and really beaten. But it was fun, at least. Yes, that was Blood on the Altar for you. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was just terrible to lose Duke which is the sidekick of Ashcan, and it's kind of the mechanic with Ashcan. So I'm not sure what to do next. I have to try. I just have to try, of course, but yeah, I never lost Duke in this way before, being sacrificed to a devilish god. Yeah, well, that is all for today. I will be back with Blood on the Altar, not Blood on the Altar, say, and Undimensioned and Unseen over the weekend, I guess, because today is a Friday, and I think I will have a couple of days with board gaming with my groups and family. Hope you all will have a nice weekend too, and be catching my next live playthrough. You have to follow my channel to get the time for that. If not, pop by anytime. You can always watch these videos later on. And thank you for watching. Bye.